Well, hey there, friend. My name is Morning Zombie. Today, we're going to be taking a look at one of the gems of Reddit called Frontier Pilot Simulator by Razor s.r.o. It's described as an environment-centered vehicle sim combining skill-based flying with story-driven economic progression. Before we start, please note that this is a tech demo build and does not represent the final game. Now let's get started. All right, so to take off, we hold down spacebar here, and we do a VTOL. It's a vertical takeoff and landing. All right, and we need to go over here to the heavy water installation. See our landing trade zone right there in front of us. Kind of let off the throttle. There we are. Bring it in gentle. I'm having to tap the space bar. There's no automatic landing feature in this game here. Don't want to do too heavy of a landing. End up damaging our ship. All right, there we are. I'd say it's a pretty good landing. So one of the main features of this game is the economy, going back and forth, doing trade deliveries, things like that. Pretty standard in a lot of flight simulator games these days that are not combat oriented. So let's go ahead and open up our trade here. And we've got some heavy water tanks packed on a pallet for 3,200. All right, so we'll go ahead and take those. Exit out. And now we got to find some place to take these. So right now we're at the KI heavy water installation. And it looks like that the deep mining facility up here would be able to accept those. Get ourselves a little bit of a profit from it. So let's go ahead and head up there to the mining facility. Close that out. Right, so we're going to go ahead and take off again. Now, since we're loaded down, it's going to be a little bit harder to get moving here. Right. Work our way around. Now, I've enabled the wind patterns so we can see what the wind patterns look like. Can we make it over this mountain? Let's take a look here and see if we can. Looks like we'll be able to. All right. All right, now I'm going to go into flight mode. Oh, doesn't look like I'll be able to yet. There we are. Gotta keep myself aloft here. Bit of a fly. Be a little bit more altitude. Our target's in sight here. Coming down slowly. It's a little bit of wear on the engines, but that's all right. I'd rather do a gentle landing than a hard one. Oh, it's a little bit hard there. All right, let's go ahead and trade it off here. There we are. And now we've got some magnetite ore, but I think before we do that, we need to go take a look at what upgrades we can purchase. So I'm going to refuel with L. There we are. We'll come on over here to the hangar for repairs, as well as maybe we can buy ourselves an upgrade. Game reminds me a little bit of almost Mech Warrior in a way. Just the style of the game, the Red Planet kind of feel to it. Old Mech Warrior game. All right. Here we are. And just to kind of take a look here, upgrades are H. All right, so I think I went a little too far here. Allow me to do an upgrade? Yes, there we go. We're docking. pulling into the hangar. Let's see what kind of upgrades, if we've got any here at all. All right, looks like we'd be able to upgrade our cargo weight, which is always good. We'll go ahead and buy that. And then we'll do R for repair the ship. Go, and now we're going to exit out. Pulling back out of the hangar. Move ourselves over to the trade zone again. And since we are a wheeled vehicle, we don't necessarily have to actually take off to go to the landing zones and whatnot. Just moves ourselves forward here. A little slower. Typically why I just like to take off, but such a low altitude, I have a slight difficulty with actually being able to take off properly. Elevator over there in that building going up and down. Turn off our wind mapping. Don't really need that at the moment. Pull on over here to this landing zone. Upgraded our weight limit. Slowly creeping up on it. There we are. All right, so let's get some more cargo loaded up. Got some magnetite ore in plastic containers. Go ahead and buy that. Now let's see where we can take this to. Magnetite ore in plastic containers. Looks like we can take it right back over here to the heavy water installation. So go ahead and do that. Exit out. Go ahead and lift off. Turn our wind map back on. Fighting a little bit against the wind here. Not too bad. Winds are fairly light. Don't want to get too high though. I don't know if I'll be able to make it over this mountain. We need to get a little more altitude here. Just barely going to clear it. There's what we originally took off right there, right underneath our wing. Lost a little too much altitude there. Slowly come on down. Gentle. There we are. All right, let's go ahead and unload here. Let's refuel with L. And instead of doing the slow trek over here to the repair center, we'll go ahead and bring it on over a little quicker. These low altitude flights, though, are a little trickier. There we are. Go ahead and dock ourselves in, get some repairs again. And here we are. We're all docked. This is the base station here, I guess. There's no real upgrades. So we'll go ahead and exit back out. We'll go get some more heavy water and plastic pallets and see where else we can take it. Maybe we can make it to another installation. And another takeoff here. A little bit of a waste of fuel, but go ahead and refuel. And then we'll get ourselves some more heavy water. Where else can we take this to? Bit of a flight over here, but a little bit more profitable to take it over here to the metal refinery. Even more profitable to take it over to the space hub, but I don't know if I'd be able to make it. So for right now, we'll see if we can take it over here to the metal refinery. Right. Biggest problem, though, is that we are going to have to fight against some of this wind to get there. Fairly large mountain. Yeah, the wind's knocking me to the left there. A bit of a ways out. Yeah, fighting right against the wind now. Oh, we gonna make it over that hill? Yep. We are completely fighting against the currents. Air currents. All right. Our landing gear.
Every pilot out here will surely find use for custom-adjusted engines and low-profile wings. Have you seen the storm density here? Get a fresh set as soon as you can. I'm telling you.
All right. So we need to get ourselves a fresh set of wings, huh? All right. Air currents over on this side are a little trickier to get around, it looks like. Let's see here. Like we can come over this way and maybe give ourselves some new wings. This roadway is going to let us get through there just by rolling. We'll go the long way here. Here we are. We'll go ahead and dock. See what kind of upgrades we can find. Says that we should buy some wings. Oh goodness, all right. So we got wings standard, wings power 2, and we got wings drag. I think we got wings base right now. These new wings are going to add quite a bit of weight to us, though. Still only have base engines. So I think we should probably wait until we get some better engines that can help us a little better. So let's go ahead and back out. Let's see what they got for sale here. We'll go sell it somewhere else. Swung around here. Rolling up here to the landing zone. They've got purified cerium plates. Okay. And what do you know? The space hub over here wants them. Let's take on off. Oh, oh, oh. Big thing we forgot. Gotta refuel. Get on over here to this space hub and see if they've got some better engines for us. Wing upgrades are good and all, but without additional power, they don't help us all that much, do they? A pretty rocky terrain over this side. Ooh. Something that could give us some lift. Go over here to this updraft. Don't want to stay in that too long, though. Oh, goodness. That did give us quite a bit of an updraft. Here's the space hub. Here's landing zone 2. Hangar point 3. Go ahead and creep on up here. Let's trade. Fuel. Back it on up a little bit. Swing it on around. Get on over here to this hangar. Landing gear deployed. Oh, a little rough landing there. Let's get docked on in here. See what else we've got. All right, yep, we've got some additional engines. So let's go ahead and give ourselves some more engine power. They weigh about 1,000 pounds more, but that's all right. There we go. Give ourselves some repairs. We'll exit back out. We'll pick up something for trade. Get some more fuel.
Hey partner, how about a deal with the next installation?
Okay. Oh yeah, these engines are far more powerful. Roll on up here and get something for trade. Fuel. Expanded rations for harsh conditions and purified water 1,000-liter drum. Well, we don't really have the weight limit to really carry too much of that. Let's see here. Expanded rations. Who needs expanded rations? Metal refinery does. 8631. Let's see if we could... See if we can get them over there to the deep mining facility. A delivery mark over there. Come back to that. The only thing we've got money for is the purified water. All right. Well, looks like that's what we're going to have to grab here. Where do we need to take the purified water? Take it over here to the deep mining facility. Get ourselves a bit of a lift. Causes a bit of damage. Fighting against the wind a bit this time. We got ourselves an air current over here that we can use, though. Got some rough weather there. All right, facility, where are you? We are running out of fuel quickly here. There it is. Have to do a bit of a hot landing here. Pretty beat up from that storm. Mostly from that updraft of, I guess that was a volcano. Emergency ejection. We don't need to eject. We just needed to refuel. Right. Go ahead and back ourselves up here. A little beat up. Over here to the hangar. Fuel tank got a little beat up and all that. Whew. Back it up again. There we are. Our landing gear got pretty messed up and all that. I don't think we'll be able to buy any upgrades, but we should at least be able to do some repairs. Let's see here. Oh yeah, 6,000 credits in repairs. Not going to leave us much in the way of being able to do anything else. As you can see, since this is a bit of a tech demo, there is, still some things that need to be worked out. But from my understanding, Razor s.r.o, since this was just a tech demo showing the essentials of the gameplay itself, the economy hasn't really been worked out or anything like that yet. But that's quite all right. Just the gameplay in and of itself is quite fun, and it's definitely worth a try. So, to end this off, I think we should probably try to do maybe a spectacular crash or something. What do you think? A nice crash landing somewhere. Where should we crash land? Saw an interesting ship up there last time. Don't know if we'll be able to make it over there, but we'll try. We don't have anything else on us. Take off and see what we can find again all the way up there. Oh, yeah. Burn ourselves completely out of fuel more than likely before we get there, but that's all right. Nice and high up here. Where was that ship? I saw it. It was over here somewhere. Maybe we can reach it. Is it over this way? No? That's all right. Let's just go as high as we can then. Oh, there it is. Can we make it? I don't think we'll be able to, but that's all right. Only the weak eject in emergencies. We need to nosedive. Oh, look at that planet. That's a gorgeous planet. Oh, we're going down. We're going to turn all that off so we can see our spectacular crash here. Boom! And when you die in this game, you just respawn as a pod. Well, that, my friends, was one of the Gems of Reddit, Episode 5. Join the Horde today by liking and subscribing so you don't miss the next episode. Remember to flargle blargle, and I'll see you soon.